Yo, vegan food explorers, we've got a quick review today of the Plant Power Tempeh Pieces Curry Flavour. Look at that. Here we go. Let's get into the video. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button as we've got loads of vegan content coming up. Okay, so what is tempeh? So tempeh is actually soybean, but it's fermented, so you get all of the protein. So soy is a super good protein. It's got loads and loads of amino acids, which sometimes some vegan protein products, vegan protein products have all the amino acids in, however in varying different values, and some are actually really quite low in some. However, soy is an amazing protein which has a lot of these different amino acids, so the essential amino acids, which is great. So basically, to cut a long story short, it's a great high protein but also quality protein food that you can have, so it will fill you up, and also it's got tons of vitamins and minerals because it's soy, so it has loads. I think it has zinc and it has loads of B vitamins in as well, amongst a number of other, and especially things like zinc are quite hard. They're some of the only difficult minerals to get from vegan foods. So awesome. It's also, as it says, packed with fibre, and these are ready to eat. So let's have a little look. Let's open up. So I've actually opened this up already. I got this from Sainsbury's. I think it's £2.50. £2.50 for a pack, which, I mean, to be honest, it's a hard one. Protein is so expensive. It's one of the most expensive, well, it is the most expensive macronutrient between carbohydrates, fat and protein. So it is gonna cost more. But then again, it's also had quite a lot of kind of processing, so it has been fermented. So £2.50. So let's have a look at the nutrients first. So it's £2.50 for 180 grams. So I mean, weight-wise, that's not it's not much. But if you would have a third of it, you get So look at this. If you have a third of this pack, which is quite a lot, you'd get 221 calories. That's crazy. That is actually a lot of calories. And then fat. I mean, a bit of fat, but actually some fat, but not any saturated fat. So it's a lot of monounsaturated and bits like that, which is good fat, which is cool. And then the carbohydrates, basically none. Loads of fibre, that's really good. And then protein, 12 grams. So basically you're getting, over 36 grams of protein for the whole pack of this. So I'd actually say, yes, it is relatively high calorie, but for a snack, this would be wicked. This would be so good, like mid-morning snack. Just quickly eat some of this, smash it out, get some calories in, and get your protein in, which is great. Is protein important? Yes, protein is important. Is it as important as everyone goes on about? Probably not, but it is important because if you're an athlete, then it will not only rebuild but also grow the muscles, which will help you recover. Let's face it, you're not going to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger eating just these. You need some anabolic steroids, but however, it will help you feel better, get faster, get fitter, which is really good. But also, if you're not really doing that, but if you're just having everyday life, like walking to see your family or walking to work, probably not so much at the moment with lockdown, but things like that does take a toll on your body, and making sure you have enough protein is really important. You should actually go for, I think the recommendations at the moment are 0.8 grams of protein per kilo of body weight. So if you weigh 100 kilos, then you should have 80 grams of protein per day. And then going up from there for if you are an athlete, then going up to probably more like 1.4 grams per kilo and above. So it's pretty easy to work out, and if you just use my MyFitnessPal app, you can just track your food for a day and see it. But anyway, let's get on with the video. What's actually got inside it? It's got tempeh. So tempeh is soybeans, water, rice flour, fungal culture. So that's where it's been fermented. Sunflower oil, and then it's got this marinade, which is curry flavour. So it's got rapeseed oil, salt, spices. Lovely. Okay, so really simple, and enjoy hot or cold. We're going to try it cold. I've not actually had it hot. That'd be quite nice. You could easily mix this into a stir fry or something. Recycling. I know this is a vegan channel, but we like to care for the planet. So basically, it's the standard. Recycle this, but you got to bin the film, unfortunately. Never mind. That's not too bad. GM free, good. Gluten free as well. Okay, that's actually really cool. And then these tempeh pieces have been marinated with authentic Indian spices, making your taste buds dance like they're in a Bollywood movie. Great. I love the packaging. It really stood out to me on the on the shelf fixture. I bought it in Sainsbury's. I believe it is in most supermarkets, this brand Plant Power. They also do, which I will do a review of, they do their barbecue ribs and their tempeh, and they look so good. So I'll get a review of those, and it's with the same raw ingredients. So let's get one out and have a bite. So like I said, I've actually had some of these. I've probably had about a third. So you do get, like, even though it's only 180 grams, that is pretty sizable. And I've got to say, I didn't actually realise they were as high calorie, but eating just a third of them, I was like, you know what, that has actually really filled me up. So that's good to know. So yeah, so tempeh is really different to tofu, and you can see here, it's almost like these. You can still see the beans of the soybean. Do you see what I mean? Like, it doesn't really break up though. It's quite strange. So let me take a bite of this. Yeah. So you can see the texture. It's really strange. It's really nice. It's a lot more firm than tofu. And like I said, it's more like these. Imagine these soft. I don't know if this is actually how they do it, but it feels like mushed up soybeans. And they're quite dense, but they're not hard. They're really tender. Tastes like, probably most like a chicken, I would imagine. I would think, but it maybe, yeah, something like that. But they're really nice. They're very, very slightly chewy, but very fleshy, which is great. And the curry flavouring is really nice. Very strong, very strong. And I would say you could easily put a third of this in like a little Tupperware pot, take it to work, or put it in a stir fry. But yeah, the colour's great. You could even have this with just rice. You could literally cook some white rice or brown rice and then serve these up on top. Because I think the flavour, as long as you mixed it up, that flavour of curry is really, really strong. So yeah, so £2.50. I hope they'd probably be on offer for a little bit cheaper. But I would say, I definitely think if you've got the money, it's worth it. And if you compare it to, say for example, meat, this is an absolute bargain for what you're getting. And yeah, like I said, it's packed full of vitamins. So whereas some other vegan meats, kind of the vegan fake meats, they don't have as much natural vitamins, or they have them added, which is still cool. But these it's from the soybean, so it is natural. And yeah, the taste is great with the curry. Awesome. So yeah, tempeh pieces, I would actually definitely recommend it. I'd say they can be a little bit dry sometimes, so maybe with a dip would be good. I mean, if you had like a vegan yogurt dip, oh, that would be really, really good, because it would just loosen that up a bit, and it would go really, really well with the curry. So yeah, let me know if you've had it. Let me know as well if you've had any other tempeh pieces or tempeh brands, as I'd love to try them, because I've only tried a few. So yeah, let me know. Cheers, see you in the next video.